White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport.
Starting lineups for the Newport Greyhounds. Eric Ross.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmick.
Jataylin Cright. Steady Eddie White. Tavares Hardaway. The man in the middle. Jessen Russell. It's the Newport Greyhounds and the Armorel Tigers. We welcome you back to Greyhound Fieldhouse. The Newport Greyhounds on a 12-game winning streak, 28-1 on the year. Armorel comes into the basketball game 12-18 for Armorel is Preston Wallace. Braswell is 3, Welch is 5, Williams is 15, and Gall is number 25. We are ready to go. And it'll be Williams and Steady Eddie White. Opening tip controlled by Braswell for Armorel. 5 is Welch, who runs the offense. 25 is Gall. Hounds in that vaunted man-to-man defense. It's just absolutely relentless, and it has been for the last couple of years. Hounds will have Saturday off in the district tournament. There's a steal by the Hounds by Eddie White to Eric Ross. And they'll work against a zone defense. Looks about like a 1-2-2 possibly, a 1-3-1. Hardaway. Boy, just good defense here by Armorel. Jessen Russell, great pass. Steady Eddie White, seen it all year. Russell with the assist, White with a bucket. Hounds on the high-low. Great switch that time by Hardaway and Ross. Braswell in trouble. Steady flashing for a steal. He didn't get it. We did get the steal, though, and Eddie White will put in the basket. He has 4 quickly for the Hounds. It's all about the defense when it comes down to the Newport Greyhounds. Conference champions, outright conference champions, because the Osceola Seminoles lost to Rivercrest. Jessen, tremendous defense that time, and he altered the shot by Williams. Hardaway. Jessen Russell has it stolen. Great defense there by Braswell. Basketball team's won 12 games this year. They're very well coached. And the Hounds come up with another steal. Ross. Russell. Back to Ross. M&P Insurance three-point shot. Will not fall, and tipped it to the backcourt by Armorel. So the Hounds retain possession of the basketball. Steady Eddie from about 11 feet. No. And rebounded by the Tigers. Welch will run the offense at the top of the key. He's number 5 here. And a steal by Hardaway. The 4th one of the night, Hardaway. He gets the basket to go. And an assist goes, even though he didn't touch the ball, to Jessen Russell, as he was doing a great job of running interference for Hardaway there. Hounds up 6-0 here quickly. Opening tip, as always, brought to you by First Community Bank of Newport. Greyhound basketball game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, your authorized Chevrolet GMC dealer, and George Kell Ford. Van Dyke Road right here in Newport, right off exit 85 on Interstate 57. Much love to my good friend John G. Pennington. Done quite well after a little procedure a few weeks ago. Another steal by the Hounds. Russell to Hardaway, he drives, scoop, shot, good. Hardaway has 4 and the Hounds lead by 8. Eddie White before the inbounds pass, a turnover on Armorel for stepping on the out-of-bounds line. Hardaway, Russell, back to Hardaway. Eric Ross. Just good defense by Armorel. Hardaway. This is Kratt, down low, Hardaway. Gets it over to Steady Eddie. Will not go. Jessen with a putback will not go. And into the front court of the Tigers. Flash for a steal by Jessen. He didn't quite get it. Just good hands that time by Braswell. This is Williams. Welch resets. Guarded there by Eddie White. Braswell. Double teamed, cut off by Kratt. That's a great job of switching for the Hounds. Shot up, no good. Got his own board, goes back up for the shot. That one will not go. And that can be discouraging sometimes when you can't get an easy shot. What a pass from Jessen Russell to Eddie White, flashing down the left baseline. Eddie couldn't handle it, but it was an awesome, awesome pass. And Eddie will tell you every time, I should have had that one. Hounds lead 8-0 here. Braswell. Gall at the top. Got the screen on Hardaway. Welch. Gets it to Williams. This is Braswell guarded against, going against Ross. 3-point shot off the mark. To Talon Kratt, quickly into the front court. Jessen Russell from Eddie White. Down to the low post. Cutting to the basket is Jessen Russell, and he gets the hoop. Jessen has 2. The Hounds lead by 10. Great pass and assist from Eddie White. Those two guys work marvelously well together down on the low block and the high block. Braswell over Kratt. Got his own rebound. Gall up and in. Thomas Gall gets Armorel on the board. Under 2 to play here in the first. Senior boys will not be in action in the district tournament until Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon, about 5:30. That's Eddie White again. When he gets the ball on the low block, he is just dynamite and very hard to handle down there. Guy's about 6 foot tall, if he's that tall. Flashing for a steal. He's already got a couple on the night. Welch at the top against Hardaway. Here's Jessen Russell coming back Newport's way. Ross to Eddie White. Give Ross the assist. Eddie White has 8. Timeout on the court. Armorel wants to talk about it. A little over a minute to play with the Hounds leading 14-2. And it's just what the Greyhounds do. They turn offense into layups. Or defense, excuse me. Their defense is simply phenomenal. They and Osceola play a very, very similar type of defense. Both very, very structured. Hounds' first game in the district tournament for the boys will be at 5:30 on Tuesday, and they'll play the winner of the Rivercrest Walnut Ridge game, which is on Monday. Rivercrest should be favored to win that basketball game, but that's why they let you play. That's the 4 seed and 5 seed playing. Rivercrest playing at home, the tournament at Rivercrest. 14-2 our score here, as you see on the screen. Williams in trouble, blocked, but a foul. First one on Eddie. First one on the Greyhounds. You play that good a defense the whole first quarter and only get 1 foul. Braylon Williams having an opportunity to get his second free throw here. And does. He has 1. And it's 14-3. Taylor Kratt. Eric Ross from 16. Jessen Russell tried to get an offensive glass. Under 10 to play. Braswell. Stolen by the Hounds. A heave. It'll count if it goes. It does not. We've played 1. Hounds up by 11.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra, or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
We're back, and I never did get the feed over to the David Black page, and I'll try to do that maybe here at the half. Hounds with possession of the basketball, up by 11. Same starting 5 in the basketball game. Eddie White, down low, Ross. Kreit kicks it out, Hardaway. M&P Insurance 3-point shot, in and out by Tavares. Last touched by Armorel. Hounds basketball. Hardaway. Still working on that now. Try to get it over to the David Black page. As the Hounds will reset. Hardaway, baseline. Kreit, Eric Ross. Good defense by Armorel. Hardaway kicks it back to Eric Ross. M&P Insurance 3-point shot, no. And Jessen Russell with a board. And the putback. Jessen has 4, and the lead is 13. Hounds give up 3 points in the first quarter. It's just phenomenal, phenomenal defense. Burnham into the basketball game as Braswell goes to the glass, and he's going to get an and one. Foul on Eddie White. This Braswell kid's got some talent now, I'm telling you. Not a very big guy, 5'8", but boy, handles the basketball, and he's not afraid to go into the land of the Giants. Could not finish the three-point shot. Eddie White with his second personal foul here. And a steal. Played well by Braswell. Williams. Still Williams here. Inside off the glass, too strong, got his own board, soft shot, partially blocked. Here come the Hounds. Jalen Cried. Oh, nothing, no call. So Day Braxton and Trey Greer will check into the game for the Hounds. Eddie White has to come out with the 2 fouls, and Jalen Cried out in his normal break here in the second quarter. Eric Ross, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot, nothing but the bottom of the net. 14-point lead at 19-5. That's a pretty turnaround jump shot by Braswell. He has 4. Good defense by Hardaway, but Braswell pivoted one way, went the other. Trey Greer to Hardaway, to Braxton, back to Hardaway. Both these guys bring instant offense and instant defense. Ross, Hardaway, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot will not go, and a defensive rebound for the Tigers. Hardaway against Braswell. And one. Told you the Braswell kid could play. Trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does. Braswell has 7 of the 10 for Armorel. Ross, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot. It was a little short and then became a little long and would not fall. Armorel on the attack. Williams, great defense by Greer, but a better offensive move by Williams as he gets his 3rd point of the night. Braxton, Hardaway, Greer, Ross underneath, loses it out of bounds. That's just good defense by Armorel there. Lead is down to 7. Braswell couldn't get that one to go, and the Hounds come out. The numbers are even at 3. Russell is fouled on the floor. Hounds to inbounds underneath their own basket, up by 7. Ross, free throw line extended right side. And he'll shoot the M&P Insurance three-point shot that's pretty nothing but the bottom of the net for the second time for Eric Ross. He has 6, and the lead is 10 and a timeout on the floor. Coach Chase Lewis wants to demonstrate some defensive play here in the huddle, as you see in your screen. I'm going to try to see if I can get this thing shared here real quick while we've got a break. Oh, well, we're working on it next time. What's up, Kenneth Black? Ten-point lead for the Hounds. Braswell. Right before the shot clock expiration, it would have counted. Greer stripped. Greer against Williams. Braswell. Partially blocked by the Hounds. Recovered by Armorel. By Burnham, his first 2 points. Lead cut. 14-point lead is down to 8. Greer missed the easy one. Braxton will drive inside, and he's fouled. Ball game brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant, Howard's Glass, Doyle Family Farms, Mary Reed Brancher Real Estate, Mayor Derek Ratliff in the city of Newport, Judge Henry Boyce. Eric Ross looking for his 3rd triple. M&P Insurance three-point shot was a little off the mark. Nearing the minute mark here of the first half. Hounds gave up 3 in the first quarter, 11 so far here in the second. What great hands by Jess and Russell. Look at Eric Ross battling in the backcourt against Braswell. Ben Braswell can play. Welch comes out. Russell to Hardaway. Well, great hands by the defense, but better hands by Trey Greer, and the ball will just not fall in. Burnham got the board and Braswell into the front court. Look at Hardaway playing defense. Big man underneath, shot no good. 32, and I don't have him on the roster. Down to 5 seconds. Hounds up by 8. Ross pulls up, shot, good! We've played one. Ross has 8. Hounds lead by 10. We'll be back for the second half.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra, or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Second half action. We're started second half action right here with the Hounds up by 10. An offensive ball controlled by Armorel. Braswell in trouble. Great pass, Williams. Reverse. Good. Give Braswell the assist. Williams the hoop. And it's cut to 8 once again. 24-16. Eric Ross traveled with the basketball. Just pulled a step. Doug Dowdle, Powhatan, Virginia, my friend. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Braswell. Look at Eddie White. He just goes 100 miles an hour and he loses the basketball. He took his eye off the ball looking to see if he could hit somebody going underneath. And the Hounds turn it over there. Wallace to Braswell. In the lane, has it stripped by Hardaway. Last touched by Tavares. And Braswell inbounds for Armorel. Gets it to Welch. He drives inside. Good defense by Kright. Kright hollering for the walk. Williams guarded by Eddie White. Was just good defense by Eddie. A rebound and quickly into the front court. This is Eric Ross. Eric kicks it out to Kright. Kright looked at it from 3, didn't take it. Hardaway is fouled by Braswell. Braswell's first. Russell is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Woodbriar Nursing Home, Treewine sensation, Dr. Kelly McKinney, White River Health. Churchman's Building Center, Drew Hahn Pest Detective, and JB's Heat and Air, Jordan Bumpus. Arkansas Steel Associates. All part of our Greyhound family, supporting the Newport Greyhounds as we move through the last game of the year into the district tournament starting tomorrow for the senior girls at 1 o'clock. First shot is no good by Jessen. He has 4 in the basketball game, and now 5. And the Hound lead is 9. Under 6 to play here in the third. Braswell over Russell, intimidated there. Russell with a board to Kright. Kright, what a pass from Russell, and 1 for Jataylin Kright. One of the many times this year that the Hounds have gotten an assist in the backcourt. Russell got the board, found the open man, made the pass, and Jataylin finishes it and draws the foul. Pierre Bills is number 32. He checks into the basketball game. 25 Gall is in. Williams. As Jataylin does complete the three-point play. Hounds lead by 12 now. Ball out of bounds, last touched by the Tigers. Burnham in. Bills out. Biggest lead for the Hounds has been 14 tonight at 19-5. And since that time, we've been outscored 11-9. Hounds will go to the line, shoot a pair. Foul was on Burnham, who had just checked in. Jessen now has 6. That equals the biggest lead of the night for the Hounds at 14. Gall for 3. Eddie White into the front court. Hardaway drives the baseline. Kicks to Crack. Crack looked at it from 3, didn't take it. Drives it in, gives it to Eric Ross. He again didn't take it. Drives in for the easy one from about 12 feet. That's good. Eric Ross in double digits with 10, and he leads all scorers. Hounds lead by 16. Gall, yes. He has 4. That was over Jessen, and Jessen didn't want to pick up the foul. Very smartly done. Here's Welch on the other end. That three-point shot will not go, and here comes Cripe. No, Ross with a follow, no. And Taylor was coming out of bounds, and the ball just landed right in his lap, so it'll be a turnover on the Hounds, and we'll go the other way. And a defensive foul on Jataylin. Board shows his first. Welch guarded by Hardaway there. Braswell works against Hardaway. Jessen with great defense there, trying to come up with a steal. He got his hands on the ball, but knocked it out of bounds. There's a battle going on underneath between Gall and Russell. Braswell gets another one. He has 9. Lead is 12 for the Hounds. Hardaway. Russell. Strong and fouled from behind by Gall. Jessen goes back to the line for a pair. Has 7 on the night. Couldn't get the shooter's roll there. Bills checks back in. Out goes Preston Wallace. Jessen has 8 and the lead is 13. Hardaway and Braswell. I'm telling you, 23 for the Hounds and 25 for the Tigers are getting after it underneath. There's an air ball by Braswell. That won't make him gun shy. That kid can play. But 25 and 23 are battling underneath when Newport is playing defense. Russell tried to get it to Eddie off his foot, and a tie ball, and the arrow points towards the Hounds' end with a 13-point lead. A little less than 2.5 to play in the third. Eric Ross at the top. Jump step, shot is short. Eddie White with a board, loses it out of bounds. Last touch by Armorel. Hounds will keep possession of the basketball. Hardaway, Russell. Kicks it out, Eric Ross, baseline. Scoop shot. A battle, and Gall comes up with the basketball. Give these guys some Armorel credit. They're battling. Braswell to Williams. Bills to Gall. After Jessen hit the court, said there's a wet spot there, and that's what he slipped on. Asking the official to look at it, and they did not. Eddie White will go to the line. C&M Ag Depot, Unity Health Newport, Fletcher Land Surveying, Fathead Pizza, Dr. Gavin McDowell Customized Vision Care, First Horizon Bank, Jackson's Funeral Home, White River Area Agency on Aging, and a reminder of the Jackson's Funeral Home post-game show with the Unity Health Newport Player of the Game and the Subway Coaches Show with Chase Lewis, sponsored by Subway in the Newport Walmart. Eddie White now with 9. Hounds lead by 14. It's been the biggest lead of the night. Now 15 as Eddie has 10. Braswell, Euro step, and out of bounds. Turnover on the Tigers. What a beautiful play at the top of the key from Russell to White, and White with the bucket. He has 12. Great high-low game by the Hounds. Williams to Russell. Into the front court. Drives. Call an offensive foul. Lowering the shoulder. Jessen can't believe it. Burnham in, Bills out. 37 to 10. 37 to 20. 17-point lead, and Day-Day Braxton is back in the basketball game. Eddie White with a steal. Yes! Eddie has 14 of the 39. Hounds lead by 19. Braswell. Gall for 3. We've played 3, and the Hounds lead by 16. We'll be right back.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Game brought to you by 80/20 Learning for Autism, Two Chicks Florist and more, Ellis Automotive, M&P Insurance Services, Newport Small Engine Sales and Service, and Diaz Scrap Metal. We've played 3. The Hounds lead by 16. Biggest lead has been 19. And we start with these guys with a basketball. And a foul on Jessen. Big kid underneath when he gets the ball one-on-one, and Jessen gets no help. The guys has the great ability to put points on the board. Jessen has battled inside with that guy all night long. It's only the second personal foul on Jessen, first in this quarter. Gall 0 for 2. Norman Baker Pharmacy and Delta Trailer Manufacturing, Norris Lawn Care Plus. Russell to Eddie, back to Crite, to Braxton, Hardaway, White, Russell, Crite. Beautiful. Everybody touched the ball on that sequence. Jataylin has 5. Out of bounds, last touch by the Hounds. Day-Day Braxton hustling for the basketball and couldn't get it to fall. Williams. Gall. Gall again. Got it. Gall has 9. Lead cut to 16 here. Day-Day Braxton, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot will not go, but there's big Jessen underneath with a try. Crite goes back up, and he's fouled. Good offensive board play by both Jessen Russell and Jataylin Crite. Jataylin has 6. Warning back down here on the other end to both Hardaway and Braswell, as Caleb White would check into the basketball game for Braden Burnham. Williams into the front court. Braswell. Gall. Hardaway. Missed the easy one. Hardaway to Eddie White. Eddie White is bumped and fouled by Braswell. Eddie will go to the line to see if he can add to his 14 points, which is game high. Only the second foul on Braswell. Hounds with their score record 28th victory last week. trying to add to that total. They've won 12 in a row after starting the season 16-0. And Eddie now has 15. And a double dribble. Russell. Absolutely phenomenal for Jessen Russell to drive the baseline and made a difficult shot. Hounds lead by 20. Gall for three. Jessen running the break to Kreit. Back out front, Eric Ross. Free throw line extended. Eddie White. Eddie to Jatelin. Over the big man. Partially blocked, but Eddie White there with the save and the score. Eddie has 17. Look at that defense. Look at that defense by Day-Day Braxton. Jessen. He'll lead the break again. Eric Ross from 13. And a timeout called by Armorel. Hounds up 47-25. It's the biggest lead of the night at 22. Senior boys once again will play on Tuesday night at 5:30 at Rivercrest in the 3A3 district tournament against the winner of Rivercrest and Walnut Ridge. Rivercrest won at home last week against the Osceola Seminoles. They're very difficult to beat on their home court. Anytime Rivercrest and Osceola get together, I mean, that's going to be a barn burner. Mississippi County foes and schools right real close to each other. And always a great battle when those guys play. And Walnut Ridge, they've got a good basketball team as well. Tien Morris in the game. This is Bills. Braswell. Gall. Day-Day Braxton. They have the numbers. Braxton left-handed off the glass, good with the crip shot. Braxton's first bucket of the night. Man, he's played well defensively. Shavion Green in the basketball game. His first action of the night. Here comes Trey Greer and Samaj Morgan. A couple of seniors coming in for Eddie White and Jessen Russell. Welch. Williams is fouled. Check it, make it Bills. Bills will get a pair here. First foul on Greer. Hounds up by 24 here. Greer, Samaj. Yes, for Samaj. Great pass from Greer. Give him the assist. And Samaj the hoop. 51-25. That's 26. And obviously the biggest lead of the night. Welch guarded by Braxton. Williams against Greer. Flash for a steal. Kright could not get there. Tremendous block that time by Shavion Green. Nemo Kright. Another senior checks into the basketball game. And let me assure you, he's shooting a three-pointer when he gets the opportunity. Jagger Morris is 10. Jacob Welch is 5. He'll inbounds. Good defense by the Hounds. 26-point lead, and we'll have the Jackson's Funeral Home post-game report coming up momentarily. Good defense by the Hounds. Nemo's got his shot. Didn't take it. Really didn't have it. He's got it now. Nemo Kright. We always holler for Nemo to get the three. Right. Day for three. M&P Insurance three-point shot will not fall. Nearing the minute-and-a-half mark of this basketball game. We'll have the post-game show coming right up. Look at Braxton with a steal. He goes the length and makes the hoop. Day has only 4, but he has been tremendous on the defensive end, as have a group of Newport Greyhounds. Welch inside. Off the glass. Good. His first bucket of the night. Under a minute to play. Shavion Green at the top. Nemo. M&P Insurance three-point shot couldn't get there. Well, they got there, just went too far. Hounds will inbounds on their own baseline here. Up 53-27. That's 16. 26. 16, 26. Nemo for three again. And still lead by their biggest margin here at 26. That's a pretty drive. Tanner Moody with a hoop. That's going to do it. Hounds going to win this basketball game 53-29. Post-game show is coming right up. Hot as the Jackson Funeral Home postgame report. Ross, White, Russell, and Coach Lewis. The 29th victory. We didn't get a chance because I was a little under the weather last weekend to talk about the school record 28th victory, and that's the school record tonight, 29th victory, and we'll have a chance to talk about that leading into the district tournament. I want to talk about the basketball game tonight. Guys, it's all about defense. Eric, talk about your defensive game.
We work on defense every week. That's the main thing to do, defense.
Defense turns into instant offense. Talk about how that works.
We get a steal, transition. Transition is like mostly what we do. So,
Eddie, you get 17 on the night. Eric had 10. It's just you two guys do magic from the high-low position, working on the block, getting the ball at the top, throwing the ball on the bottom, come away with 17 points tonight. You got a little foul trouble there early, got 2 in the first quarter, but you kept playing defense, and you kept running the ball up and down the court. Talk about your play.
We just had to come out today and play our game. You know, the school record, our record, it don't mean nothing. We got to show up every day and play. So that's what we focusing on, and that's what I did.
You know, on senior night, you look around, and I don't have any seniors here because none of our seniors start. Jessen, I noticed you and the big guy were battling underneath on both sides of the ball. Big kid, big strong kid. You not only held your ground, I thought you were awesome offensively and defensively. Talk about your game tonight and running the break too.
Yes, sir. Tonight we knew that they played they played a lot in here, so we knew that we had to take that away. So that was my job. I had to take that away tonight and not let them beat us down there. That's what kept them from scoring 50 points, whatever they scored tonight. And then on the offense side, me and Eddie down low, you're gonna have to stop us. You're gonna have to figure out something to do, and we're gonna make you stop us if you do that. If you don't, you're gonna lose.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, you're hard to stop. I don't know that anybody stopped us all year. So whatever you guys are doing, y'all keep doing it. We'll see y'all Tuesday night over at Wilson, Arkansas for a big basketball game coming up. They're all big. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Go Hound.
Coach, anytime you win it, it's big. And that's why you practice. It's why you put in the hours. It's why you put in the time. And again, just so impressive defensively. You hold those guys to 3 points in the first quarter. I don't know that I've ever seen a basketball game. Have we ever done that before? I mean, you almost shut them out.
Yeah, I don't know, but, our defense was fun. We still have to finish. We got to figure out ways to finish at the rim. That was our biggest thing at halftime is the other thing we got to do is we got to play our pace of play no matter what the defense is doing. And what that means is this, and this is what I told the guys at half. We've got to figure out ways to where any 2v1 or 3v1 opportunities, we've got to find ways to score. We've got to be more efficient and effective at that. And that's something we got to work on this coming week. I think that's going to be big going into district and regional play. Their defense is a similar style to what we see on that other side of the conference. And so it was good for us to get to see that. It was good to see them kind of pack it in and make us work for it and do all those extra things that we have to do to make sure that we do get those buckets at the rim.
Coach, you can't look ahead, but let's look ahead. I mean, we're automatically in the region, in the regional tournament. And, it's just a big basketball game. Anytime you get into play, and it's not do or die because we're in the regional, but still yet, we are the conference champions with Rivercrest big victory over Osceola the other night. I mean, the outright conference championship, and there's more to it. There's work to be done for the Newport Greyhounds. Even at 29-1, much work. We're not satisfied.
No, not at all. That's like kind of what a couple of the boys just said. I love what Eddie said about, we've set the school record. We've done that. We've done that 2 years back to back. The thing about it is this. We've got to keep going. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's been a couple things, this week that I haven't liked in practice. We had a big, I went off on them yesterday at practice because it's like we started to get lazy there. And David, what I do? It does suck when you're playing 2 or 3 games a week and then you don't play a solid almost week like 8 days, and then you play on Friday night and we're practicing every day, practicing on the weekend, everything else. And so it does get a little bit of tiring. It does happen, but we still got to stay motivated. We got to stay doing what we're doing. And, it's like I tell the guys all the time, we don't really need to change a whole lot right now. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's stay consistent and keep pushing forward.
Hounds win here tonight, 53-29 to close out the regular season on senior night. Coach, I'm looking forward to the run, and good luck to you, my friend.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And as always,
go Hounds. Thanks.